All right, let's talk about putting your boots on properly. A lot of people struggle with this. I currently have a sock on my foot. A lot of people actually skate with socks on. I do not like that. It's uncomfortable for me. So I will grab my nylon sock and put that on. However, before I put my nylon sock on, I'm going to put my bunga pad on. This again protects my ankle bones. It's very uncomfortable for me to skate without that. So I'm going to put that on. I'm going to make sure it's not too high, but also not too low on my ankle. If it's too high, it's not going to protect that bone. If it's too low, it's going to cause problems for my Achilles. So I'm more worried about that inner bone right there. And then I'm going to grab my nylon sock and put that on. And I'm ready to put the boot on. The part of the boot that is sticking out in the front, that's called the tongue. That is a very important part of the boot. I'm going to slip my foot into the boot. Make sure my foot's all the way down. I have a padded insole that does not come with the boots. I tend to want that for more cushion. You can do it. You don't have to. It's not that important. All right, I'm going to make sure the tongue is in between both outer parts of the boot. That is going to give me more support for my ankle. I'm going to do just a quick tie right there just to make sure I have some traction. Then I'm going to slowly tighten my boots. Closer to my toe, I'm not too worried about the tightness. The farther up I go, the tighter I'm going to go. When I get around the ankle, I'm going to make sure that that is the tightest. Right here is the part that is the most important. This is where my ankle begins. I need to make sure that this is tight. So I'm going to pull tight on it. Then I'm going to crisscross and loop around in those little loops that I've got right there. And I'm going to do this all the way up the boot. I'm going to make sure I have a nice tight grip as I go up. I want to make sure that this is tight. This is important. This is where you can either twist your ankle or not. So I prefer not to twist my ankle. I like to have it tight. Then I'm going to tie it off and put my nylon tights over my strings to make sure that they don't dangle in the wind. Now I have a nice tight boot, not too tight on the foot, but tight enough around the ankle so I have good ankle support. Alright, so here I am. I've got both my skates on. I'm going to take my soft guards off because I'm just going to step right onto the ice. Keep in mind that this is -8 degrees outside and I was at an outside rink, which was very cold, so my phone actually ended up dying halfway through this video take.